Alright, and we're back. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started by making some power in this episode. So, all of the machines that we're gonna need to use are going to be power generated, and for that, we're actually gonna be using the power mod. So, the power mod here, as you can see, has many different types of machines, whether it be furnators, thermal generators, all these fun machines that can help us get power. The easiest one that we can use right now is probably going to be the Furnator. It's very similar to a furnace and should be relatively easy to craft. So let's get that started. Alright, so it appears that I have made a confuzzle. We need clay, something we're severely lacking on. So let's go and get some clay. There's a few different places we can get it. We can get it either from down there, which might be good, or we can get it from the area in the cave, but I'm gonna get it from down here, and the reason why is because the last time, we also do need coal, so clay and coal. I don't know what this is, and I am very, very scared to touch it, so I'm not going to, but I want to kill it, but I can't. The eyes, look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Look at it! Look at it! I can't kill it. So, let's see. Where is there some clay? Clay, oh clay, where art thou, my clay? Alright, we have found clay. This should be enough. I'm hoping this is enough. Okay, it's not a lot, but it'll do for the purpose that we need it for. So, with that, let's head back. And some wood. We gotta craft some wood. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hey! 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 Please don't do this! 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 Please don't do this to me! Please don't do this to me! I'm so close! I'm so close! Please don't do this! You can't do this! You can't do this! This ain't okay! Don't you dare do this! That's not okay! 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 Just stop it! You don't need to kill me! You don't need to kill me! It doesn't have to go down like this. It doesn't have to go down like this. Alright, so we're back finally in the safety of our beloved abode. Alright, so that's done smelting. That's good. That's good. That's good. Alright, now let's finish up on crafting that generator. Alright, we can talk about this creeper. It can be negotiated. Not. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Anyways, so we have made I made one more small miscalculation. I need lava, and lava I do not have. But where is lava? Over there. Lava also can mean death. And what do you got, trader? Give me all of your secrets. That might actually be useful. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so we haven't traveled too far, and there was lava right here. Cool. So, now, I've got 3 buckets. This will help. I'm gonna hope that there's a little bit more lava. Please don't. Okay, that's all. That's not terrible. This area real quick. Nope, doesn't look like there's lava. And I definitely do need a good portion of it if I'm gonna be making this dielectric paste. Oh, 24 plus that. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of it. So, I'll meet you when we're over there. Fox. Sheep. Another sheep. Alright, so, this is a interesting conundrum, so I'm not even gonna try to explain why this might be an issue. Um, if I land on some powdered snow here, I'm effectively... Nope, 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 yep, 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 that's exactly what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Okay, so we're going to find another way around that. Alright, so we're officially here. Let's grab this lava. And then I think I see some more lava on the other side. We can grab that too. And then that should be enough to get us something. I did bring extra iron on us just in case if I need to craft more buckets. And I'm hoping I'd be able to see if that truly is lava. which I'll probably be able to see once we get around this clearing here. Alright, yep, so that's definitely lava. Let's grab that, and I found some oil. One of the things America has fought generations for. I'm an American. America! Yeah! That looks pretty cool down there, that area. Huh. Might keep that in mind. So, as we're heading back, I thought about it, and I was thinking, during this episode, what I'm probably gonna do is, I'm gonna go and take down that dungeon over there that we saw in episode 1. I think that's an extremely good idea, because the loot in there is probably gonna be pretty good. Alright, let's get making this Furnator. Step 1, dielectric paste. We have that. It will consist of 2 clay, 3 coal, and 1 lava. Step 2, we gotta make this dielectric casing. Now, the crafting recipe for this one's actually pretty simple. You're gonna notice you're gonna need these dielectric rods. All they are is just like 3 iron bars, and then you can just place the ones you make here into here, and it makes this. So it will just rotate it. Next, we need to make some basic capacitors. Those can be made very simply by throwing some of those together, and then we can make some basic tiny capacitors. And now, we just need the final item, the hardest thing to make in the game, a furnace. Alright, and this is how you make the furnace, the final step. Here we go. That's the whole process for making a starter furnator. If we've got the starter, then we can work on the basic and all of that, so... Actually, we could probably craft a basic, so let's get started on that. Alright, and we were able to craft the basic now, too. So now that we've got the basic, we're definitely not going to be able to craft the hardened one yet. The basic's going to give us a little bit more output, as you can see, than just this normal starter wood. It's going to give us actually double, which is absolutely outstanding. So now the next order of business is going to be stuff to actually power. And the first thing we're going to want to actually power is a macerator. Or pulverizer, what is that? That is thermal expansion. Cool. Alright, so I found out after looking at resources, we are gravely low on resources. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to craft some of these hammers. And then we're going to mine. These hammers should help us do a 3x3, which is great. I could be gravely misthinking it. We can take these diamonds, and what we can do is we can make something from silent gear. So if we go to at silent gear here, if I can spell it, we can make a crazy pickaxe or paxel that shouldn't take too much to actually make. So let's get that started, and we'll be back when it's ready to go. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, so this is me post-editing, and essentially this might get a bit confusing here, but during the editing process I realized that I kind of went off track here and decided to actually go and take down the dungeon. It was an ADHD moment of mine, but yeah, so that's why we're at a dungeon right now. Okay, so we're here. So that's cool. I mean, I'll take the loot. So I mean, it's not crazy. And we actually do got some good loot here. A lot of this is very good, and we can use it, especially the compressed iron. So let's see. We got some bronze ingots, some gloves here, chainmail. I can put these on and equip those. Let's see here. Perfect. And yeah, so let's grab all of this that we can, and then we're gonna head to the head back to the base. We definitely need some sugarcane. Yep, so this is sugarcane. That's good. That's great. That's wunderbar. So let's grab this and then bring it back to base. Alright, so I just realized I was overly complicating things. I could have just made this. And in case you didn't see, this is the simple recipe for it. Just did a log and some flint. From there, I can now get to crafting that pack soul. Now we got the tool rod template, and these do have a one-time use, I do remember that. So let's just make it count. Let's get some iron here, some diamonds, and let us go in and attempt to craft a pack soul with this. So we'll start off with the iron here. Okay, let me do some research real quick. Alright, so I've done a little bit of digging on the prospect hammer, and to my knowledge, it's actually pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna sacrifice this just to make a full diamond prospect hammer. Yes, yes, I like it a lot. I'm gonna hope I'm not making a mistake. And now that we've got the prospect diamond hammer, plus a bunch of normal iron hammers, we should be good to go down the caves and actually get some good ores. So, let's go down there. Let's get some ores. Okay. I was not ready for that smoke. Oh boy, I was not ready for that smoke. Oh boy, the smoke was not ready for I smoke ready there. Let's attempt to do some interesting things here. I'm not against taking some advantages here if I can. Alright. Just get it right in there, get right in there, get right in there, come on. Alright, good. Did I get anything good? Arcane Essence, I'll take it. Now, I do know there was the honeybee dweller somewhere here, and I don't know where he went to. Oh, he's right there. Cool. And there is also Creeper. Cool. I'm not really sure what to do here, because the Creeper's like right here, and I don't... Okay. Got one hit. Hey, it's gonna end with me having to kill all of them. I didn't want to have to do this. You could have lived! You could have lived, villager! You could have lived! Okay, that's great. Now I've got them teaming up. Come on, come on. Playing a very dangerous game with villager. And he just is refusing to die. Hey. This is a lot of me eating, healing, and then going back to, like, deal more damage. Hey. You calm yourself. I don't know what that spell does, and I'm not sure I want to know what that spell does. Unless it's just healing him. Which would make sense on why he's... Yeah, it's just healing him. I can kill him. I can kill him fast enough. Good. I just realized that I didn't have shaders on this entire time. Crazy me. So, now that I've added them, let's get down and let's do this. Alright. So, while I'm down here in the caves, I figured, while I'm just collecting stuff, that I can show you guys something really cool. So one of the reasons why I wanted this prospect hammer so much is, essentially, the durability is pretty much gone, so we're going to need to repair it, but if you right-click this, it says nothing found, right? Now, let's say I right-click, I think here, hopefully something, okay, well, see, notice how in the chat it now says, like, uranite ore, poured, stuff like that. So it will tell you what ores are actually around you. So it makes it way easier when you dig out tunnels like this using Vein Miner, or essentially FTB Ultimine. Because once you dig out tunnels like these, 3x3s, you can just go along the walls and just, like, tap them with the hammer, and it'll tell you if there's, like, diamond or whatnot. Which is why I was able to find, like, 8 diamonds so quickly. So, and a lot of this stuff crushed, which I'm not even actually sure how I got that stuff crushed. Let's see. Cool. I don't understand the diagram, but cool. Yeah, makes sense to me. Alright, and one thing I've been forgetting to do was actually collect all of this. So, oh boy, it gave us a bunch. A lot of this is going to help us. These energizing rods are going to be a godsend. More stuff, resonating plate, cool, and more diamonds. Cool. So now this is what our total is. Looks way, way better than it did before. Obviously, there's still a lot that we're missing, but this will at least help us get a lot more tools built and get into ore doubling, which we'll talk about the second we get that machine up. Yeah, cool. So let's throw the blast furnace up and let's get to smelting. And let's see if we can actually get this any faster. There's an upgrade to the normal furnaces, which is iron furnaces. So we definitely have enough to make an iron furnace. And we'll get started on that. And then gold furnace even too. So let's get those upgrades made. Alright folks, so without a further ado, this is how you make the upgrade, and now granted you could just make the iron furnace right here, same thing pretty much, but if you don't want to pick up your furnace, you can just make this, and then using this, you just take it, you right click on your normal furnace, well, shift right click, my bad, and it turns it into an iron furnace, and gives you a whole config menu too and everything, so... the config is going to help automate things a lot, but for now we're not really going to touch it. We don't have really any piping or anything that we can use yet. But you're going to see some pretty automated setups that I've been able to do with some of these where just crazy amounts of ore will get pumped out. So you'll be looking forward to that. That'll be a nice thing in store, and we're still smelting all this. And just to go over just some insight on this, this is how fast it smelts compared to the normal furnace. This is definitely a bit faster. But as you go up the upgrading tiers, like for instance next is going to be gold, and I probably shouldn't waste gold on this, but we don't exactly want to wait. Then once we get to the gold furnace, then we'll be actually going a lot faster. And then diamond, of course, then netherite, allthemodium, unobtainium, or vibranium, then unobtainium. So let's get this smelted down, and then we'll start working on the next thing, which is that pulverizer, which will make this way worth it. I did realize a few things. First, we're actually going to need to get sand, because we need to craft glass, and I completely forgot about that. That slipped over my head. So we're going to go and collect that. But before that, we have a big problem with storage. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft iron chests. Now, the iron chest recipe, the reason why I'm going over this, as simple as it may seem, it actually threw me for a loop the first time I played all the mods 9 because I didn't really think about it. It just looks like a normal chest and some iron, right? You know, nothing you'd really have trouble getting. No, not exactly. So, the key difference is the type of chest. You're going to notice that it says sophisticated storage. So you're probably wondering what the difference is with the sophisticated storage chest and just the normal chest. Well, here's the difference. If you look up the crafting recipe, you actually just need wood and a redstone torch. If you just try to use a normal chest, it's not going to work. So that's why you definitely want to know that, because it can drive you nuts if you don't really know why it's not working. It's supposed to be working, so... But the reason why we're crafting these is just because they have much, much greater storage. Oh yeah, they have much greater storage. So they have the double chest storage, and essentially, we could have like 4 double chests in this tiny corner. Now, obviously, I'm not going to store all the items in chests. Eventually, we're going to get like an ME system or refined storage. And I'm actually going to shoot for an ME system this run through because I've never done it. Know absolutely nothing about it. And my friend said that's better than the refined storage, which I've always been using. So if that's the case, I have no issue testing that out. I mean, if it's better, if it's easier, if it's good at doing what it does, then I have no issues with that. No complaints whatsoever. I didn't realize this. If you combine 2 of these, it now makes a double chest. It used to not do that, so that is really cool. I like really, really cool. Okay, so I'm kind of geeking out a little bit over that, because that... Okay. That will make things just a lot easier with sorting and finding, and okay, cool. So, alright, now let's actually go get that.